aqua regia, so I filtered and I lost the filter. I need to start it up. Oh, right there. I filtered and I put a coil-shaped, copper stripe. And it thinks it took me exactly where I began. I have the same green stuff. At least if it was blue, I would say copper 2 chlorine, but anyway. Well, I need to study. There's no way I'm gonna go away. So behind the day, I think 2 years ago, when I collected these 3 grams in the gold and silver refining forum, I discussed it with the guys, and a couple of them told me that, depending on the situation, this would be platinum, blah, blah, blah. So no conclusion. I put pictures, so we're still here. I'm talking too much about it. So let's go to what's going on here. We're here. The tube. Two sterling silver spoons were dissolved overnight. Around 253 grams of sterling silver spoons are here. Here we are dissolving approximately 250 grams of the power connectors, right? The solids. The thing is, catch 22. I don't know whether all the nitric was consumed or we still have nitric and that stuff is like the other stuff from the home connectors. Anyway, I still have a good bunch. These are the larger ones. I'm gonna filter these guys loosely. I'm gonna just separate the larger pieces from the, fine or powderish. I'm gonna collect together with the rest of the precipitate that I have from the rest of the silver. At the end, I'm gonna just filter, incinerate the filter, and go to aqua regia. But the thing is, I think I committed a mistake here. So I think I have excess nitric here, unfortunately. So I'm gonna grab the solids here after filtering and cleaning. I'm gonna drop them here to see if happens anything. If anything happens, so these guys are, it's a piece of evidence that we ran out of nitric acid here. We're good to go, and we're helping to finish consuming this. There should have, you see those pieces there should have no silver at all. It's just the internal. So the external was eaten completely. So it's good just to consume the silver we get here. Right? But anyway, I'm gonna put this to work. I'm gonna go to my office and I'm gonna turn on the microscope and I'm gonna show you interesting things that I found in the solids that remained from those guys. Right? They're in my office. I need to grab them and to show you, because they're good news and for sure curiosities. Anyway, Mycorrhiza for these solids and precipitates come after everything is filtered. So we're gonna have three. I don't want to call batches, but I'm gonna have three portions of dissolved silver. This one combining the smaller and the medium-sized connectors. The second one goes. So let me see if this microscope lets me save my voice while I am trying to catch some images here. So you see these waffles. This is what did not dissolve. Interesting. Where is my magnet? If I pick my small magnet here, we can see that nothing is magnet. They don't dissolve in nitric acid. So since I let the night to dry, etc., and this is the first close look I'm having at them, I'm gonna make some tests, crush tests, etc., to see. They look like silica. Silica waffles in solar panels. Interesting. But anyway, the important part is this. You see? There is gold. There were several, there were some layers in each one of the contacts, right? And some of these guys had, after the silver layer, in between whatever else comes after this, the silver, copper, brass, I don't know, or whatever, some of them had gold foils. These other guys, what type of light they can give you? I think they're just rubble. Yeah, so gonna pull them aside. And have only gold foils here. Interesting. So what happened is I had all these undissolved solids at the bottom of the beakers, right? So I strain it. I use it. This small strain here. There are my wafers, more wafers here. So I strain it to separate the solids. And it's a very fine mesh strainer. But anyway, everything that was precipitate or solid, powder, fine powder, I kept. I mean, whatever was finer than the strainer mesh, it's in the bottom of 1/2 liter beaker. That's gonna be the last thing that I'm going to filter, and I'll grab the solids, put together with these guys here in Aqua Regia, and see what's going on. Conclusion about what this is and whether they go to Aqua Regia, I have not yet, right? But the more pulverized precipitates, etc. A lot of that looks like silver chloride. That's something that happens to me. But anyway, since there are many different materials and even vintage, actually it was almost 100 years old, sterling silver spoons, we might have something else in the alloy. So let's see if the microscope, if the microscope recorded my voice, hopefully, while I am playing with the gold flakes here. Okay, and let's see if we can stop. So here is the total of silver recovered from the contacts. So this is, you know, what I call the home contacts. These are the industrial contacts, and this is from the sterling silver spoons. So during the process, for sure, I use leftovers from one part to the other, etc. So I would, because this was supposed to be something like 89 grams, 101 grams of sterling silver, and I was not expecting this much for these two guys. But anyway, it's a good sample for what I have. Right, gives the correct idea. So we know about sterling silver, 92.5%. This guy is about 11% of the total of the 590 grams, 509. This is about 10% of the 509. So it's interesting. So from out of a pound of mixed silver contacts from different breakers, disjunctors, etc. It's interesting to know when I'm gonna buy, you know, if I ever find to buy again, and to have a better perspective in terms of price to pay. So here is the beaker with all the solids from these guys, all of them, spoons, contacts, etc. So everything went to 2 or 3 acid boils, nitric acid boils, and then I washed them, and I added here all the solids, including the silica and the porcelain insulators that I showed before. Right, so gave me this pretty bright yellow color. So the thing is, the stannous test from this guy here, I have 2 cavity tests for each one because I use 2 different compositions for my stannous chloride, just to make sure I don't have bias or wrong results. So it gives me that purple. I diluted a lot during the night so that I could consume all the nitric acid in the morning. Should put some drops to see if there's anything to anything to dissolve yet. But anyway, when the concentration was higher, it was a darker black. But anyway, you can have a sense. It's a dark purple black. I have some gold here. This is the blue powder. So I did everything. I dissolve it and I tried to dissolve in nitric acid again. Didn't go through. Then I dissolve it in aqua regia. I dissolve it in aqua regia. Then I filter and filter and filter and filter. So this is the diluted result. The stannous test to see these very light reddish orange color. Does it mean there's a little bit of platinum here? That's what it's trying to say. But anyway, I'm gonna either, use these guys to add more material where I know I had platinum, or I'm gonna just pour the stock pot, not to waste much time. I'm having fun with this, guys. So, right? So here I'm gonna evaporate below the 1 liter mark. I'm gonna try to go to 750 milliliters. You see there's this powder accumulation. Everything is kind of yellow. That's interesting because this silica, when I crushed the silica in the porcelain, it was that bluish green color. As soon as I put in the aqua regia, it mixed it with aqua regia and became yellow by itself. So let's see. A few more hours, I think we're gonna have everything hunky-dory. Right? I'm gonna take away the silver, so I'm gonna make 1 or 2 John Wick silver coins, an ounce, a tri-ounce each. The thing is, I have this mold. Where's my mold? I have this graphite mold where, it's easy to use zinc compounds, lead alloys, aluminum. Everything is easy. When it goes to, let's call denser, quote unquote thicker material, it's complicated. It's not easy because it's a small. It's imagine a standard 1 ounce silver coin. So you have a very, very thin hole. I try to make it wider, but it's just going to start spoiling the mold. So it's difficult. Let's see if I manage to make 1 or 2, I'm gonna be more than happy. And the others I'm gonna do just regular bars, whatever is still plain. I have a lot of used broken molds. I don't have the ones that I like, so I have now 2 or 3 of you, but they are all in this bad condition. I still have others with a format that I don't like, but I don't care. I'll come back later. I don't even remember. Last time I said it was day number 5, so I think today is day number 10. But I'm gonna add in the subtitles here when I finished this fun experiment. Okay. Today is the 25th of April. Just a quick conclusion of the almost whole April of fun, mostly from the silver contacts, actually from the electric contacts to extract silver, and possibly other precious metals as well that I found during the journey. It's been really fun. So as a conclusion, we got I think this is from the sterling spoons. We had about estimated 98 grams. It shows 74.19. The thing is, I had at the end I had to mix and match some parts of each one of these bulks that I separated to extract silver from, because I just wanted to consume all nitric acid, and that's a way I found to do it. But anyway, the thing is, I would say this should be, above 80 grams at least. These are the industrial contacts, comes to 60 grams. Surprise, because this is over 10% of the total weight of the contacts that I received, 500 grams, 509 grams. And these are from the home switch contacts, 58 grams, about 9% of the bulk. So I would say mostly this guy is overestimated, and this is this is over the estimation, and this is under the estimation, because there are some mistakes here. But anyway, to have a sense, it's a good sample. So this is whatever left after the several nitric washes, nitric boils, hot water boil, etc., etc. And I came to this. So this was a really strong amber gold color, but when I went to stannous test, it was very, very, very thin. So the sample showed little content for gold, so let's say a light purple color appeared. So what I did was to grab every gold waste that I have, those minuscule things I showed at the very beginning of this video, among other things for sure. All of it I moved through nitric washes, nitric boils first. Some of them I put in AP solution, etc., etc., etc. All the deal. But at the end, when you put together, you still have some copper left, etc., and changing the color to this. So this is still, I don't think it's enough to try and recover. And I also have some remaining nitric acid here. So what I'm gonna do is keep this for when I have more, whatever tiny pieces of gold I have, until the stannous tests give me some justifiable result to go after and recover the gold. This is the famous green powder, right? So I got some. This is renovated stannous test. You see there's a very, very light, it's very difficult possibly for you guys to see, I don't know, it shows more like a gray color, but it's a very, 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 very light, almost transparent orange color. So might be traces of platinum. I cannot tell. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is test. So I also grab it from here. I put in this test tube. What I'm gonna do, let me remove this from the eyesight. What I'm gonna do is test for rhodium. The thing is, forget about gold, right? So you have solution like this, where you have suspicious of having PGMs, right? If you have positive for anything PGM, platinum, palladium, the test for rhodium is a little bit more difficult, not because it's manually difficult or anything, but the thing is the interpretation. You have to have your eyes educated, possibly talk to someone that is more experienced than you, etc. etc. Anyway, so let me go ahead and drop some stannous tests here. I think it's enough. Let me put the lid on the stannous flasks. And now, unfortunately, you see I don't have the chemical fire here. But anyway, I have fire. This is what I used for a lot of the things. So about 20 seconds. You see the color changing, but you need to be careful. Cannot. Needs to be 20 seconds of heat at least. But I cannot, if you see start bubbling. I don't think the focus is okay, so let's see. Let's see, changing color. Oops, I think it's too much, so it's okay. So, if you see here, came from this almost transparent color to this amber-like. So when you have platinum, this should go to reddish orange or orange red. If you have palladium, this should go to like blood red. If you don't have any, it should go to this color. And this would justify the color of the solids or the droppings, and would justify, after this the many interactions I had with dissolving, dropping, redissolving, calcinating and everything, and again dissolving on aqua regia. Continue this green color. See, this is the copper green, this is this solution green. I dare to say there is some rhodium here. Please feel free to comment, criticize, or say whatever you think is necessary. Just be nice. You can say I'm stupid, but with other words, right? But it seems to have rhodium here, but not enough to go after. So I need to think what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep it. This is one of my storage containers for future use impregnant solutions. Let's say these are the under 3-month pregnant solution. By the way, I'm going to be a grandpa for the first time, so I'm happy. So I think this concludes everything. So I'm going to try to put the videos together. You have lots of pieces. It's like a puzzle now. I'm going to try to edit, put things together, make some sense, because there are many things going on. At least 3 things at the same time. Being the silver from the solid remainings from the silver refining comes the other metal, mostly or supposedly gold recovering, and the old starred green powder that I think has rhodium. Okay, so let's see how it goes. And remember, we have for the silver stacker, gold stackers, silver refining, silver gold metal, the precious metal everything community. We're gonna have the ongoing treasure hunting, or mega gaw, like the international stocker likes to say. Some giveaway prizes. So the first one is going to be from my Queen Victoria 200-year anniversary. It's a beautiful commemorative coin. The case from the royal meeting is fantastic. The idea is just the first guy who finds and writes, we're going to have timestamp the at least one misspelling from everything that I write, as captions, subtitles, everything in the videos. We're going to receive it, free shipping anywhere in the world. Okay? There we go, guys. Thank you very much. If you got all the way through, all through the end with me, you are really marvelous. Hunky dory. Bye bye.
The next morning.
Finally, let's weight each one of the pieces. 97 something, 90 something. That's good, because this is what I like. These huge pieces here, I don't like that much. I don't like this smaller. This is a size that I like, the new molds I have, right? So I think I'm gonna go with this, but the important thing is the color. Not sure how much you can see, but this color is beautiful. Right, this is a regular silver finish. This is a color treatment that I give in the tumbler. Like this, guys. See the difference, right? 90, 97, and that's it.